Bringing a child into this world can be the most magnificent thing in a woman's life. Becoming pregnant can be the happiest moment in her life, right? It is the creation of two people's love. And the child slowly grows within that woman's body and becomes part of her. But if you think about it, from a different point of view, becoming pregnant and bringing an unwanted child into this world can be the most terrifying thing in a woman's life as well. You wake up every morning and you see yourself in the mirror. Your body is slowly changing. You think about all the social factors that can, affect your life because of this. How your relationships are going to change, but how society is going to view you, your friends, how they're going to view you. You can't support the baby financially. Where are they going to live? How are you guys going to eat? What's going to happen? This is where abortion comes into the picture. Abortion should be legalized for all women if it's their choice, especially for the women who are not able to constantly and consistently support themselves or another person, child, family member, financially. There are 3 points that I'll be focusing on in the speech relating to why abortion should be legalized. One of the reasons is how bringing unwanted children into the world will only cause them to have, mental health problems. Point 2, how unwanted children can limit the mother from her opportunities, for achieving higher education or getting financial opportunities. And third point is how women who become pregnant, who have unintended pregnancies, are the ones who abort more often than from low-income minority groups. So it should be readily available for them already. So first point, unwanted children who are brought into this world will not have a happy and healthy childhood. Healthypeople.gov found out that children from unintended pregnancies are more likely to experience poor mental and physical health during childhood and have lower educational attainment and more behavioral issues in their teen years. Now we think, why is that? Why are unwanted children? Why will they experience, unhappy childhood? This is because parents, they're less emotionally supportive and loving towards the child because they don't want child in the first place. They view this child as someone who is hindering them from, their hopes and dreams, from traveling or something like that, just causing them to slow down in life and not achieve the greatest ability that they can have. Now this boy from experiences.edu, he wishes to remain anonymous. He wrote an article for that website, and he shared that he was scarred for life because he didn't receive any love or support growing up. Why was this? It's because he was an unwanted child. His mother, strictly told him, I don't want you, you were in an accident, right? And especially, he felt guilty because his mom broke up with her boyfriend, but a few months later found out that she was pregnant with him, so she had to, connect back with her ex, and they had to start this life. Don't know the full details of why they decided to choose that option, but for sure she never supported him. He mentioned that whenever he was going through stress, emotional breakdowns, he tried suicide, he was in depression, she was never ever there for him. And that was because he caused her not to achieve higher opportunities, which she really wanted. The second point is how young mothers will not be able to achieve higher education and learn to truly support themselves efficiently. Now I know that some mothers do go out there and obtain their education even though they become pregnant. But according to Better Health channel, younger women associated with pregnancies who did not complete their education will possibly have long-term unemployment, earn an average of approximately $3,500 less per year, receive nearly twice as much federal aid for twice as long, less likely to graduate from high school or attain a GED. Now, these women they're always constantly relying on welfare, government support, EBT food, all of that extra support. And they won't be able to ever be satisfied with their life because they never achieved that point in their life where they're like, yes, this is where I want to be. They never got that chance to. So unwanted children, will just cause them not to have that opportunity. I know this from personal experience. My mom, she became pregnant with my oldest sister, who is now 22, and all that burden on her and all that emotional sensitivity, she couldn't handle it all. So she had to quit school, and she didn't finish high school. She didn't get her high school diploma, and even today she's relying heavily on welfare and food, EBT, government support, all that. She often experiences depression as well because she was never able to attain that high level potential that she always dreamed of. And, she can never turn back because it's just such a big change that she cannot turn back. You have to understand that once a person gives birth to them, many, many changes happen. And, you can never go back. It's just like you not going to college for a year and you decide not to go back and you just start working. That's just an example that relates to that. Third point is how low-income women often turn to abortion unless the pregnancy was intentional. In December 2013, GutMatcher.com found out that poor women's high rate of unintended pregnancies results in also having higher rates of both abortions and unplanned births. Now, these minority women, they turn to abortion when they have unintended pregnancies because they know that they're not able to support that child financially. They're just not able to. Matthias, for example, she's a woman of color. She made a very, very serious, logical, and difficult decision to abort the child that she had in her tummy. Now, Matthias knew what she could handle, knew what she could not handle. She was already working full-time. She was going to college. She was trying to raise her 2-year-old son. Now, like I said, it was a very difficult decision for her to make. But she knew what she could handle, especially because she was a minority woman, and it was just been too much for her. These 3 factors that I mentioned are reasons why it should be taken into consideration that abortion should be legalized, so that women who are incapable of supporting themselves or others financially can live an easier life. And I'm talking about all women too, because all women have different circumstances. Like I said, we must be open-minded. We have to know that this is a woman's body. She has her rights to do what she wishes with her body. And that is, because if she has an accident, for example, an accident happens, it can affect her in the long run, and it won't be nice. She can't achieve high education, no financial support opportunities, and the child will not be living a happy childhood either. So abortion should be legalized, especially for the women of color who are a minority group and cannot support themselves financially. But yeah, all women should have the opportunity, decision to make abortion if they need it.